Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I decided I'm going to make a drawing tutorial video. So I made one of these before, but my art style kind of improved since that, so I'm gonna make another one. Okay, so the app that I use to draw is Sketch, and the way that I draw is actually pretty simple. So I know a lot of people don't like the circle tool, but first you're gonna go to these little three dots up here, click it, use the ellipse tool, and this is how I draw my characters' heads. So you can move it around, you can change the size of it, you can make it look as wide or as skinny as you want, and then you basically just trace over it. And I recommend using a size 5 brush. So then I zoom in and I do the same thing at the very top. Then I go here, pick my eraser. You can change the size of these brushes, by the way, so yeah. Then I just erase the top of that, and that gives you your head. Now I go back to the marker, zoom in again, and this is where most people really kind of quote unquote mess up. So I'm going to do the hair really slowly. I do that. Then I do the same thing again right underneath. Make it curl out like that. Or hang on, no, that's too... Wait, what the... Sorry. It's hard for me to talk and draw at the same time. And by the way, I just got messaged by Minty, so sorry about that. Then you're going to continue this line over here and do the same thing you just did, but backwards. Then you go back to the eraser and erase this little line right here. And there's the head of my character. Now for her actual face. So I do this little thing, bring it up and then curl in to where this little curl piece is. Then do the same thing over here. Make sure every space is closed or else the coloring part won't work. Now my character's facial expression, I'm just going to do something simple. Now it took me forever to learn how to draw pie eyes, Pac-Man eyes, whatever you want to call them. But it's actually pretty simple. You go down like this, then make it like point in, bring it back out, bring it down again, then like make an arch shape like a rainbow, and then make it curve like that. And then your little eyelash shape. And then you do the same thing over here. And in another video I'll teach you how to draw different facial expressions. But for now we're just going to start simple. Okay, and the smile, that's simple. You can draw any smile you want, but this is like my signature smile. I draw all my characters with this little cute smirky smile right here. Okay, now for the body. A lot of people draw her with a neck, and I'm like, she doesn't have a neck, but okay. So what you're gonna do is this little upside down rainbow shape sort of thing, and then for her torso, it took me forever to learn how to draw a proper torso. I mean, she's a cartoon though, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And she wears a dress type thingy. I might have to fix her face because I don't like the way her face looks right now. So, and it's easier for me to draw hands behind these characters' backs or something like that. But since this is a tutorial and some of you may need help drawing hands, I'm going to take one of her arms, bring it out like this, and then for the glove, you make this little like half thingy, make it look like a little circle went around. I'm bad at explaining, I'm sorry. And then for the hand, you go like this for the thumb, and then the fingers, just like peanut or bean type shapes, whatever you want to think of it as. Now sometimes I have to go back and fix the hands in some sort of way. And then for like the palm sort of thing, you start right here a little bit past the tip of the thumb and just make it arch across the others. And for the other arm, I'll just play it simple, put it behind her back. Now for the legs are simple. Nothing too out of the ordinary, just like these rectangle type thingies. But you don't want to make them look too rectangle-y like this. No. You want to make them look sort of like they bend slightly. Now do that same little circle thing you did for the gloves, and make this little half circle looking thingy for her feet. And then do the same thing over here. Okay, we're getting close to being almost done. Now for the hair. So I start about right here. Then I do that same sort of cupcake thingy that I did right here. Like that. Then do the same thing for this side. It just takes a lot of practice, guys. You don't have to get it perfect right away. And I just realized my character's hair looks kind of poofy here. But oh well, it'll do for now. And now for the star, you go like this. And it's sort of like a triangle, but you would bring this little, like where the third line would be, you would bend it in. And then you would draw an upside down triangle. Alright. Now, if you realize that you messed up somewhere, or like you put it in the place that you don't want it to be, you can go to where these 4 arrows are down here, and you can change the size of the drawing. So that's what I'm going to do. And there you go. Now for the coloring, I add a layer. Go here to the fill tool. I recommend size 25, that works the best. And then you just tap the little spaces that you want to be colored in. And for her dress, I use this dark gray color. And that's also the color that I use to outline. Now for the outlining part, this part is kind of strange. I size up the brush by a whole lot. I go back to the first layer and I kind of just scribble, but you can't tell that I'm scribbling because, well, it's on the first layer. I mean, I still try to be neat. I'm not, like, just all over the place. But the size of the brush is massive. So just outline your little places that are supposed to stand out. And there you have it. That's how you draw Kira. Alright, now for Flippa Clip. That's the... yeah, just ignore that for now. Anyways, so I'm just going to title this Kira because I'm not really going to be legitimately animating anything. Instead, I'm going to show you how I draw Kira on Flippa Clip. So there's a little ruler tool thingy up there. I click that, choose the circle, and basically just size it down until I want it to get to the size I want it to be at. Then do the same thing I do on Sketch and just trace over it. Then zoom in and do the same thing. And then for the eraser, I make sure that it's at 100% opacity, I think it's called. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. And it's basically just the same process, just minus the outlining. But I decided might as well show people how it goes here too. So same situation with the hair. So once you have your Kira drawn out, oops, I was trying to zoom in, you can go to this little bucket thingy, and the coloring is slightly different here. So you would drag this little circle all the way down, tap in your little places that need to be filled in. And see, it's basically pretty much the same, just minus the outlining, but still I'm gonna teach you guys anyways. Bring it up slightly to get that dark gray color, and then boop, and you're done. So there you have it, guys. That was basically how I draw Kira. Let me know what characters you want me to give a tutorial on next. Decided to end this video off with this random little drawing of Kira I did a while back. And anyways, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully this was helpful.